Now, it's not often you'll hear someone in marketing reference Cypress Hill. I don't think, anyway. I think it should be quite a rare occurrence. But if I'm honest, I want to get high. Now, before you all run off, call the police, or come round and ask to get high with me, I'm not talking about getting high on drugs. On the contrary, this is about marketing. If that's what you're looking for, this is the wrong YouTube channel. What I am saying is that I want to get high on my brand. If my brand isn't taking me up a level, isn't exciting me, isn't making me feel enthused and slightly inebriated, actually, it should dizzy me, it should amuse me, it should elicit emotional response. So if my brand isn't getting me higher, then there's a problem. In marketing, I love working with the clients I have. And when a client approaches me, I know I don't mind whether they want to work with me or not. That's not my concern. I need to figure out whether I want to work with them. And the way I figure out whether I want to work with them or not is I work out how I feel about the brand. And I do this quite viscerally, quite quickly. Does the brand excite me? Does the brand take me higher? Does it make me feel excited, enthused, engaged, interested? Is the brand eliciting an emotional response? And often, most people that are approaching to work with me don't necessarily have yet the brand architecture that that is required truly to take a brand up a level. Most brands, of course, don't have that yet. That's why they're coming towards me. So most of the time, my decision is based on the people. And it's whether I can work with them, whether I get them, and whether they get their company and their brand. Ultimately, their brand has to uplift. And if at the start of the process, I don't think that person is that kind of person that is going to feel uplifted, if they're only interested in money, if they're only interested in short-term gain, and if they're not really interested in their market, then it's going to be a difficult battle to market their business. I was at an event yesterday speaking, and one of the attendees suggested that it's not easy where they work because they get lots of one-star reviews, and I was astounded by this. First of all, because one-star reviews are a fantastic opportunity. It's a fantastic opportunity because it means right now you're doing masses wrong. So that means you can correct loads of things. But then the person, and their shoulders had slumped, they weren't feeling great about this. Then the person said, well, I don't really have support to do that. And I said, well, if you've got one-star reviews that you need to fix, and that marketing know you need to fix them, and you're not getting support from the business to fix them, then I'm out. And what I meant by that was, you can't deliver marketing in a vacuum where marketing isn't supported. You can't help a client who doesn't want help, who genuinely really isn't coachable, who knows everything, who doesn't see the problem and doesn't see the same problem, just thinks it's about making more money. Ultimately, you can't, it's not possible to build a brand that doesn't have an innate capability for buzz. If there is no ability for the business to let you turn the brand into something that's going to buzz in your marketplace, then you're never going to get high on the brand. And if you don't get high on the brand, no one else is going to get high on the brand. If you can't get excited about your own brand, what chance does anybody else got of being excited by your brand? So the first thing I'm looking for when I'm approached by somebody to help with their business is, am I going to be able to get excited about you and your business? And obviously, if they're just sales-led and they're really not interested and they don't even care about the product or service, and actually they don't really respect their marketplace, they just want them to give them money. If that's the case, I can't help them. I'm not there to take responsibility for a company with lots of one-star reviews who don't want to invest in marketing to fix it. That's not a problem that can be solved. That's just a problem. And ultimately, I think the reality is There are plenty of businesses out there like that. And ultimately, if you're not prepared to invest in building your position in the marketplace, I'm not prepared to be the person to not deliver it. And I've turned away people in the past, and I still sadly continue to do so. I try and educate people as to the value of what they need to be thinking about, but not everyone's coachable. It doesn't work that way. So my tribe, the people I love to work with, are the ones who get it straight away. They submit to the process. They know I'm an expert. They know I'm good at what I do, and they come towards me because they want my help. Ultimately, they want to get high on their brand, and I want to get high with them.